Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of ARC Advisory Group's Digital Transformation Viewpoints podcast. My name is Bob Gill, ARC General Manager for the Southeast Asia region. And today I'm delighted to have with me Claudia Chandra, Chief Product Officer, Industrial Data, AI Edge and Analytics at Rockwell Automation. So a very warm welcome to you, Claudia, and thank you for spending time with us today.
Glad to be here, Bob. Firstly, to be here in Southeast Asia. And thank you for inviting me for this podcast.
It's great to have you with us. Perhaps we can start off by you describing your current role at Rockwell Automation and your key responsibilities and objectives.
As the Chief Product Officer of Data, AI, Edge, and Analytics portfolio at Rockwell, I am responsible for 2 out of the 5 moves for software acceleration, which are Move 3 for delivering easy access to industrial data through a modular set of edge and data services across applications that our Rockwell Automation provides, as well as for customers and partners who are developing analytics apps. And then Move 4 for providing analytics applications on top of that industrial data.
And I understand you joined Rockwell through an acquisition. Is that correct?
I joined Rockwell about a year ago in November of 2021 as the Chief Product Officer of Fiix, a SaaS computerized maintenance management startup company that was acquired by Rockwell a year prior. And then about 6 months after I joined, I was tapped to head the Data, AI, Edge, and Analytics portfolio because of my over 20 years of experience in data management and AI. Prior to Rockwell, I was with Oracle, leading data services on Oracle Gen 2 Cloud, and I was with Informatica for 15 years. My last 2 roles at Informatica was leading products for one of the 4 business units in data security, and my last role was leading the integration platform as a service there.
Rockwell has had software offerings for many years now, but it still tends to be perceived as an automation and controls company. I guess with recent acquisitions like the one you mentioned, as well as new hires from the IT industry, this is changing?
Yes, so Rockwell made a few strategic acquisitions recently. We talked about Fiix, which is a modern SaaS maintenance management system. Rockwell also acquired Plex after that, almost a year ago, which is a leading SaaS manufacturing execution system. We also have organic investments in a portfolio of design software, such as Cloud-Based Design Studio, Twin Studio, and Emulate 3D, among others, in addition to the Data, AI, Edge, and Analytics portfolio that is the heart of applications built on top of industrial data. Rockwell now has a complete integrated manufacturing software across design, operate, maintain, with offerings for on-prem, cloud, and hybrid deployment. If you look at our last fiscal year results, information software contributes almost $1 billion to Rockwell's revenue. Rockwell has acquired software, IT, cloud, and data leaders and talents from its recent SaaS acquisitions, as well as key hiring across product engineering, go-to-market, and sales teams. As examples, the sales and marketing leaders from both Fiix and Plex have taken on key leadership roles at overall Rockwell.
I see that Rockwell Automation now describes itself as a global leader in digital transformation and industrial automation. You probably know as well as I do that digital transformation can often have different interpretations, different meanings for different people. So, Claudia, what does it mean to you, digital transformation?
So when we talk about digital transformation, it's across multiple fronts based on the customer's maturity level. At the most basic level is computerizing some of the workflows that are still based on pen and paper, such as the maintenance work orders and manufacturing execution to empower the maintenance engineers and managers and the operations managers. And then unleashing the industrial data that comes from the various devices and equipment on the factory floor to deliver visibility and insights into production performance, quality, efficiency, yield, etc., and delivering that data through optimized data flows from edge to cloud. Then at a more advanced level, enabling autonomous systems and empowering the workforce with an open interoperable architecture for automation. This is based on incorporating more advanced analytics from predictive to prescriptive to automated to fully autonomous systems by embedding AI ML in every layer of the ISA 95 architecture.
I do see your product portfolio responsibility is quite wide, but perhaps you can highlight one or two solutions and explain how and where these can play in a customer's digital transformation.
Happy to. I'm very passionate about the products in my portfolio because of so much potential in delivering significant differentiated outcomes to our customers. To start with, the Center to Unleashing Industrial Data for Analytics is our newly announced FactoryTalk Data Mosaics, which delivers cloud-based industrial data ops. And what that means is getting access to data is only the first step. In order to get insights, you need to know how to interpret the data, and that's through its context. Then you need to standardize, normalize, aggregate it, and also relate it to other data, including engineering data from the design stage and IT manufacturing systems of record such as MES, Enterprise Asset Management or EAM, and ERP systems, and finally cleanse it to deliver high-quality, trusted data for analytics. Every customer who would like to gain insights from industrial data and gain visibility into their factory floor performance will need some sort of data ops. Now, they can do that manually or use a pre-built solution like Data Mosaics to speed up the implementation. Then on the advanced analytics side, we have AI-based anomaly detection and soft sensing offering called Logix AI. One of the use cases it has been implemented for is to predict the internal dryness of kibbles content during the drying process so that these kibbles don't need to be periodically grounded to sample the content's dryness, thus optimizing the production process, reducing waste, as well as addressing hygienic issues. That is an example of its self-sensing capability.
So I know that Rockwell Automation invested in PTC about 4 years ago now. So this equity partnership, what value is this bringing to Rockwell and to your customers?
Our PTC relationship provides the foundation of delivering IoT-based and augmented reality-based pre-built applications such as digital performance management for enterprise-level OEE, and then asset inventory management and worker instructions and insights. PTC ThingWorx and Vuforia also provides a development framework for customers and partners to extend these applications and build their own custom ones.
I know that most of the solutions that you're responsible for are cloud-based, but I wonder, do you still see customers, industrial customers, hesitant to adopt cloud-based solutions?
There is still some hesitancy depending on the digital forwardness of the customer as well as the industry they're in. So, for example, the pharmaceutical and life sciences industry is still quite conservative and concerned about the security of their data in the cloud. However, we're seeing more and more readiness by companies to embrace cloud-based solutions. It has changed quite a bit in the last year. This is a similar shift as what I've seen from the IT tech world, where we saw that shift and inflection point about 8 years ago. But at the same time, not all applications are most optimally deployed and executed in the cloud. There are solutions that require low latency and high security that lends itself more to deployments and execution on the edge, such as closed-loop control systems. And in those cases, it may also not be the most optimal to ship data to the cloud to perform ML model training, for example. So we do provide the option to train AI models on the edge as well as the cloud to optimize data movement and costs based on the use cases.
As you look to evolve and strengthen the Rockwell Automation software portfolio, what are some of your main considerations?
And strengthening our software portfolio, key areas of investments are broadening access to OT, ET, IT data types across devices and systems. So that means engineering types of data, IT data, as well as operational data. then the ability to easily orchestrate applications and ML models on the edge where low latency and security requirements dictate the need to run those apps on the edge so that you can easily manage the deployment and updates of those software as a fleet easily across many devices. And then I also mentioned the data ops for managing data across the different types and ensuring data quality for delivering trusted insights. We're also adding more and more intelligence and advanced analytics at each layer of the ISA 95 at the device and controls level, unit, line, supervisory, site, and enterprise layers. Then tying those analytics together across layers for end-to-end analytics. In addition, we're also embedding advanced analytics in our various intelligent devices and integrating it within our SaaS applications. An example of that is where we're embedding vibration and electrical signal-based anomaly detection in our drives and tying that together with asset performance management and asset risk prediction to automate the creation of work orders in the Fiix CMMS. And then finally, we're committed to delivering a modern portfolio of applications that are cloud first to make it easy for customers to get value quickly, rapidly deploy, scale, and always get the latest software. And at the same time, we intend to deliver software offerings from edge to cloud based on where it's most optimal to execute the workflow.
And as you engage with customers or potential customers, what are some of the issues and challenges they face that you can help address?
Customers usually want to first get visibility into their plant for operations and whether they're tracking against their KPI goals. In order to do that, they need to get access to the multiple sources of industrial data. Rockwell helps customers do this through our FactoryTalk Edge Gateway offering, which comes with contextualization and the information models that are defined at the source. The food and beverage industry, for example, has a lot of high-speed applications and where quality problems can go undetected. The impact of an undetected quality issue can be huge. For example, if a recall occurs, it can be very expensive. When this type of event occurs, it's important for the operations team to find the source of the problem to prevent it from occurring again. And in order to perform a detailed root cause analysis, the team often needs access to accurate production data with timestamps for every batch and serial number. With FactoryTalk Edge Gateway, you can collect data at high speeds and build an information model at the data source that contains the batch and serial numbers and corresponding production data, such as current level, torque, and speed at each stage. This information model can be pushed to data storage or IT applications, either on-premise or in the cloud. With accurate production information, IT applications can now enable both process engineers and data scientists to perform RCA and prevent similar quality issues in the future. And then once customers have access to the industrial data, then how do they continuously monitor through reports and dashboards the metrics that contribute to their KPIs? Usually, operational engineers need to be able to create these dashboards easily, and this is available through our FactoryTalk DataView Analytics offerings, which provides native OT data connectivity, as well as an easy drag and drop interface to create storyboards. Then as customers graduate to more expanded analytics that require data across multiple systems and across OT and IT systems such as MES, enterprise asset management, and ERP systems, relating data across these different systems and modeling the relationships are key problems that usually require a lot of effort due to tribal knowledge and lack of context. Data quality due to missing data, lack of knowledge on how to interpret the data, and differing timescales, metrics, etc. makes analytics challenging. All of this is what our FactoryTalk Data Mosaics offering is intended to address. It enables scaled contextualization based on pattern matching and AI/ML. By pulling data together from multiple sources that customers need to get analytics across systems, That means you don't need to do this over and over again for each analytics project. It reduces the point-to-point connection because data is gathered into a hub. Then it also provides data governance by monitoring data quality and providing data lineage to enable data engineers and operational engineers to determine where the data supporting these analytics are coming from and whether those data can be trusted. And then for the most mature customers who are ready for more intelligent automation within their devices, to control and optimize processes and detect anomalies in equipments and operations earlier to reduce downtime, then Rockwell's offerings from predictive to prescriptive analytics come into the picture. I talk about Logix AI, which provides anomaly detection and self-sensing to reduce the manual grinding of kibbles to test the internal dryness, because sensing the external dryness alone usually underestimates the moisture content of the inside. This reduces waste and eliminates the need to sample the kibbles and every so often to grind it in order to test the internal moisture. And then for more complex scenarios that require multiple variables to predict multiple outputs, our Pavilion 8 product delivers model predictive controls, which is the most advanced analytics. An example of the deployment of this product is where a customer wanted to increase its ethanol production. They researched various options to help achieve their goal. Upfront, the company recognized a need to add a single fermenter to its process, but in addition considered purchasing additional costly equipment, including molecular sieves, pumps, and heat exchangers. Rockwell provided software ethanol plant-wide optimization solution as a cost-effective alternative to the purchase of additional capital equipment to meet this customer's challenge. The company realized that implementing a model predictive control systems along with a single fermenter would be their most cost-effective solution. The plant-wide optimization solution included water balance, fermentation, distillation, sieves, and dryers, evaporator, MPC applications, and modules. The investment in a model predictive control and optimization system from Rockwell yields a near 8% increase in overall production rate, so a near 6% improvement in ethanol yield, and a 362% return on investment.
You are in Singapore today, which of course is a hub for the company's regional operations. How important is Asia Pacific in terms of opportunities for your product portfolio and also as a resource base for future software development?
So the APAC region contributes a significant part of Rockwell revenue. Its contribution is almost as large as the EMEA region for us. APAC is also interesting because it is made up of so many countries with their diverse go-to-market, pricing, and regulations. I'm also excited about the digital transformation opportunities within the region, especially within Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, and India. There are many regional companies in addition to global corporations that are embracing digitization and analytics. We do also have distributed development hubs in the region, such as India, Singapore, and China, among others.
And we've been speaking to Claudia Chandra, Chief Product Officer at Rockwell Automation. Do look out for future episodes of ARC Advisory Group's Digital Transformation Viewpoints podcast. Thank you.